Now we have secured our manager, our next goal will be entering the transfer market, and we are set for a busy one this summer with both incomings and outgoings. In today's video, we have some massive Celtic transfer news that we will discuss, whilst also going over all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. But first, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Celtic content. Many Celtic fans seem to be delighted with the appointment of Brendan Rodgers as the club's new manager, and rightfully so. The 50-year-old has a proven track record for success and he knows the football club inside and out. On top of this, he is an outstanding coach and one who will undoubtedly improve several members of the current Celtic squad. And one player who he will be eagerly awaiting to work with is Kygo. The star striker was key for the boys under Postecoglou and will have been disheartened by the Australian's departure. His future has been up in the air lately as a result of this, and his latest comments won't fill the fans with much confidence. After Japan's victory over Peru, the striker spoke to the media and said, "My ambition this season was to win all 3 trophies and win Player of the Year, and I have managed that. I was able to do that because I had a lot of support from my teammates. But right now I want to have a long rest and think about things after that. I am delighted I was able to end a great season for me on a high." It will be intriguing to see what lies in the wait for Kygo, and Hoops fans across the globe will be eager to see him stay at Celtic. Under Rodgers, the Japanese striker would undoubtedly keep performing to optimum levels. The Japanese hero is entering the final 2 years of his Celtic contract, meaning that it's the optimal time to sell the striker if Celtic want to get the largest fee for him. Celtic may have only appointed Brendan Rodgers on Monday at noon, but the first sign of the new manager's second reign appears to be on the way. Young Norwegian midfielder Odin Thiago Holm has been widely linked with a move to Glasgow over the past week, and today we have been provided with a major update on the potential deal. According to Norwegian football journalist Stian Andre de Waal on Twitter, Holm will undergo his medical today in London, and if he passes it, he will be sold from Molinga to Celtic. Recently on holiday in Magaluf, it appears that all parties were waiting for the 20-year-old to return from vacation to get the deal done. He now appears to have put an end to his holiday, and one imagines an official announcement from Celtic won't be long away should Holm pass today's medical. Here's hoping that he does, and that the Hoops get their hands on yet another young, highly rated talent. Just a quick one guys, we have released our brand new Celtic Champion t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping. Also, we will be releasing some brand new t-shirts very soon, so keep an eye out on the store and for the videos for when they drop. Okay, let's get back into today's video. In the last video, we've seen what former players and pundits said about Brendan Rodgers' appointment, and today we'll have a hear what current Celtic players have said regarding his appointment. Starting with the captain, McGregor said, "Obviously a really positive step for the club, a real statement of intent. He's a top level manager. He's constantly thinking about football, how to make the club better, how to make the team better, and how to help individuals within the team to get better. I think everyone should be hugely excited. Obviously we've appointed the manager, the players are obviously on holiday at the minute, but come a few weeks' time, everybody will be ready to come back to work, and the message now is we move forward together." Maeda said, "I don't know where my position will be with a change of manager at the Celtic, but my priority is to perform well in every game so I can still be in the team. I know I still have a long way to go to develop as a player on the left side of the attack, but I feel that I am improving and I want to keep doing things my way." Humble as ever, Maeda sounds eager to contribute under Rodgers. This is very encouraging to hear, and hopefully the 25-year-old can kick on and get to new heights with a new gaffer at the helm. Fleetwood Town manager Scott Brown is reportedly seeking a favour from incoming Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers, as he sets his sights on signing left-back Adam Montgomery on loan. Brown, a former Celtic skipper, has been a long-time admirer of Montgomery and has had the player on his radar for some time. Montgomery has recently returned from a successful loan spell with St Johnstone, and his performances have not gone unnoticed. St Johnstone has expressed interest in securing Montgomery's services for another season, and several other Scottish Premier League clubs have also shown interest in the young player. However, Brown's previous working relationship with Montgomery during his time as Aberdeen's assistant manager could give Fleetwood Town an edge in negotiations. Interestingly, Brown himself has been linked with a return to Celtic as part of Brendan Rodgers' backroom team. However, his active pursuit for Montgomery for Fleetwood suggests that this may not be on the cards. This move indicates that Brown may be focusing on the managerial duties of Fleetwood Town, rather than considering a return to Celtic. The decision on Montgomery's future will likely have to wait until Rodgers has had a chance to assess his new squad at Celtic. But at just 20 years old, Montgomery is considered a promising talent, and the loan move could provide valuable first-team experience that he needs to continue his development. Whether that be with Fleetwood Town, St Johnstone or any other club remains to be seen. Celtic defender Osazi Uuruguyde has returned to the club after a second loan spell at KV Oostende ended with the loan club being relegated to the second tier of Belgian football. The 22-year-old defender enjoyed a rather productive first season at the club, where he helped guide them to 12th place in the league. And although the Jupiler League side couldn't afford to meet his loan-to-buy clause, they did take him back for a second loan spell at the beginning of the 2022-23 season. However, this season seemed like a step too far for Oostende, as they eventually succumbed to a relegation after a 4-0 home defeat to Oho 11. But for Uuruguyde, indiscipline shown by the young defender towards the end of the season meant that he missed 3 crucial fixtures as Oostende fought to preserve their status in the top flight. Uuruguyde missed a 3-0 defeat to Club Brugge after serving a suspension for collecting too many yellow cards. But the icing on the cake was when he received an automatic red card against Standard Liège in the 60th minute of a 3-1 home defeat. That meant that Uuruguyde missed crucial matches against Sint-Truiden and OH Leuven, which Oostende lost heavily 5-0 and 4-0 respectively. Of course, the Celtic defender's indiscipline is no way the sole reason why Oostende eventually got relegated, but having a key central defensive figure missing at such an important part of the season certainly does not help, especially when 1 point was the difference between safety and relegation. Even at 22, I believe his Celtic career is over. He is likely to be moved on this summer, as I can't see him having the quality to get back on the bench ahead of Stephen Welsh and Yuki Kobayashi, never mind making it into the starting 11. Celtic defender Alistair Johnston has been left out of the next Canadian national squad to help him recover from the injury he picked up against Rangers in the Scottish Cup semi-final last season. The right-back was out for 4 weeks after a collision with Borna Barisic led him to be substituted in the 54th minute of the game. He seemed to have made a full recovery after playing the full 90 minutes in the Scottish Cup final versus Inverness. A report said that Johnston did not seem to be struggling during Canada's 2-0 defeat to the USA in the CONCACAF Nation League's final. Canada head coach John Herdman confirmed that Johnston had been left out of the upcoming Gold Cup squad for the end of June. After recognising Johnston's injury, Herdman said, "We've got some young lads that we'll start looking at for this Gold Cup. I'd love to have the same squad filtering over, but it won't happen." This is very good news for Celtic fans. We can't afford a reoccurrence of the ankle injury that kept one of our best players out for a month last season. Brendan Rodgers will also be delighted with this news. The Celtic manager will want every player available and ready to go for the beginning of the season. Celtic fans, what are your thoughts on our new signing? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, guys, we have released our brand new Celtic Champion t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping. Okay, thank you, take care, bye bye.